Hi there everyone, Nathan Calman, the TasFarmers CEO here with your weekly wrap. The team at TasFarmers has been really busy this week working on a broad range of member and industry issues on your behalf. We started the week with a meeting with Rural Youth, discussing our collaboration and our joint Rising Stars program, which allows emerging leaders from the agricultural sector to understand the important work that advocacy organisations deliver for primary producers in Tasmania. We also attended two public forums hosted by the Invasive Species Council in Hobart and Launceston to talk about the need for primary producers as land managers to be better supported in their efforts to control invasive flora and fauna that are present in the state. This week I also attended a National Farmers Federation members working group meeting in Brisbane, where together with the other state farming organisations and peak commodity groups, spent time looking at how we can reform how advocacy is done for the industry at a national level. Here we were really focused on reducing duplication and cost while improving the industry's united voice to government. During the week, we also received feedback from the major political parties around their election commitments for primary production and have summarised this in an election scorecard, which you can now find by clicking the link below. When we launched our election platform a few weeks ago, we put forward a range of policy positions in 12 areas which, if adopted, would support the industry have the right strategy for continued long-term growth. Overall, there were a number of similarities seen between the commitments made by each major party. The Liberal Party, as part of their response, committed to returning to the negotiating table around strategic benefit payments for farmers affected by the Northwest Transmission development. We see this as a really positive thing and we thank the government for this. The Liberals also committed within the first 100 days of forming government to start work on a new long-term strategy for agriculture in the state. The Labor Party had a different response, demonstrating greater commitment to a number of our items in our package. They committed to supporting a Bass Strait Island shipping strategy for the long term to ensure that producers on the King and Furneaux group of islands remain sustainable and have an affordable and fit-for-purpose shipping surface for them to reach markets for their products. Labor also provided commitments to funding an agricultural career coach over the next 3 years to support, attract and upskill future employees that our industry will desperately need as it continues to grow. Finally, they also demonstrated support over the next 3 years to providing ongoing funding for the drought resilience coordinators in the state that have played a huge role in supporting producers over the last 2 years. Disappointingly, we didn't see either party demonstrate a strong commitment to delivering local government rate reform, which is a major current issue, or address support needed for primary producers in benchmarking their on-farm performance so that they can better access long-term international markets. In next week's wrap, we'll provide a final summary of any further election commitments that come in over the last week of the election campaign before we vote on the 19th of July. Until then, have a great weekend and take care.